What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Sam here. Today's video, we're going to go dive into the Jeep Jamboree. If you've seen my last couple videos, you saw that I've been preparing my Jeep to get ready for the Daniel Boone Jeep Jamboree. I was asked to lead a group for the Daniel Boone Jeep Jamboree. I've never been to a Jamboree before. I've never led a group in a Jamboree before. So it was interesting. The weather was dicey, it was rainy, and it was slick out there. And we had about 16 vehicles plus the three, there's like 13 vehicles plus the 3 guides that we had. So it was a lot for 2 days of wheeling, and it was a mess. We rode mostly in the Hollywood Park area, and yeah, we did a couple good trails, but it was a lot of mud and a lot of slick. So luckily Melody got some video outside. I did not get any video pretty much because I was the lead and I was guiding, so I had to get out and help people around and stuff like that. So I had no time to really talk to the camera or anything. So I'm gonna be doing some voiceover for these clips, and yeah, so we'll just see what Melody got here and take you on the journey of our 2-day trip to do the Daniel Boone Jeep Jamboree. So let's get into that right now. Alright, so I was in the lead. Like I said, I was in control. We had a medium group. It was color coordinated as purple. We had, like I said, we had at least 12 to 13 Jeeps plus 3 trail guide Jeeps, so like 16 Jeeps. There was about 130 or 140 registered Jeeps at this Jeep Invasion, or at Jeep Jamboree. I said Jeep Invasion. At this Jeep Jamboree. So there was a lot of people there, a lot of from stock to ones with 43s on it. So ours was in the middle, so we just kind of worked our way through stuff and did as much as we could. We had a mirrored group that was doing the same stuff as us, so we had to pretty much stay out of their way because they had another group of 13 Jeeps plus 3 guides. So first day, our plans kind of went awry, and the weather came through that week, and it rained like crazy. So as you can tell, it's pretty muddy. But the first day we kind of went off script. We had a trail list that we were supposed to try to do, but we ended up having to miss out on it. So, but this is lunch. First day, we took them to this cool cave, and we hung out here at lunch, and then we headed down towards Little Widowmaker. This obstacle right here, you can't see it right now, but at the bottom left of your screen, there's a ginormous rock in the middle of the trail, and then this was washed out. I went through this way first and slid down into the pond, or the little mud hole there. I got these guys around here, and as you can see, there's the big rock. So after dealing with the first 2 going through, we tried to just get everybody up the way through the mud hole here and try to keep them away from this ginormous rock in the middle of the thing. Oh, there I go, almost falling. I did that a lot. It was really slick. But yeah, we used a lot of winches. We tried not to use a lot of winches, but winch is your friend. We didn't want nobody to mess it up. Here's the first guy who actually made it. This is Chris from Northridge. He was our sponsor rig for our group. Northridge, he has the AccuAir system on that JG, and he has 38-inch Netto ridge grapplers with Hutchinson V-locks, which is nice. But it had the AccuAir system on it, and he pretty much walked everything he tried. As you can tell, it was really muddy. They came through here about 2 years ago, and this was completely flat, and this is already 2 or 3 years ago, and it's already really, really washed out really bad. This is technically a part of the CAT trail system, but we were trying to get around other groups and making stuff happen. This Jeep got way up on this line and fell down, so that sucked. But trying to guide people kind of was a challenge, but most of everybody got through with no body damage. There was some body damage, but most of everybody got through. So the first day, we tried the little Widowmaker, and we got down to it, and there was a Jeep, a JK, that sheared their steering box off. So they were in the middle of the trail. So I didn't want to take my group of 13 Jeeps through little Widowmaker, but Chris, he wanted to try it. So we let Chris and his Northridge JT on the AccuAir system try it, and he went right through it. All right, day two. Day two was the final day of Jeep Jamboree. We only had 2 days, so this day we tried to do all the good stuff, all the hard trails or the serious obstacles. We started out in the Harwood Park on Jimmy's Bend, and of course it did rain that night before, so it was extra muddy on top of the mud there already was. This little obstacle here right after that slide down, this was pretty good. Got you a lot of off camber, a lot of flexing out. You'll see here, I've put a couple clips in of people getting their Jeeps really flexed out. So it was pretty good. A little technical, but not too technical. Had to watch out from people getting hit by these trees that were in the background here, top killers and stuff like that. But as you can see, three-wheeling pretty good. So flex people out really good.
Ooh. Yeah, this is the better side over here.
Good?
Yeah.
Paparazzi's done?
Yeah.
Nice and easy?
Dropping. Yep.
Hey, let's go.
You good shot of that underneath?
Oh yeah.
You need to fix anything?
Looks awesome. So after Jimmy's Bend, we ended up going back to Little Widowmaker. It was our most technical trail of the weekend. We ended up doing it from going down out to the beginning, so the end to the beginning. The Jeep that I was talking about previously, it got fixed the night before and they drove it out, so now the trail was clear. And this was our pretty much the toughest technical trail that we put everybody through. I ended up having to lead, so I tried to do it the best way possible so everybody could follow me. You know, if you've seen my videos before, you've seen I've done this trail multiple times. I've done the hard line, I've done the easy line. I just had to make sure, since I was the lead, that I got through and I could, get the newbie people or the people that, don't really know how to wheel yet or are learning, to get them out safely. So that's what we ended up doing. Thanks to Chris, he's standing over there guiding for me, and my other spotters were helping as well. They were in the back of the pack. We had to split up the group. You know, we had a bunch of people, so. But as a spotting group, we did a really good job, and Chris really helped out. He didn't have to spot us, but he was just there to have fun, and I really appreciate all the people that helped us, because it was a lot. It was a lot for my first time spotting or guiding this many people for this kind of event. So.
I think you want to go forward and get back now. I think you want to go far back. Okay, now, first turn your belt. There you go. Work back. There you go, Sid. Okay, do that there. Come on, shut. Back, coming up. A little bit back here. Down. Driver. There you go.
After me getting through, we got a couple more through, and then we had Chris again and his Gladiator trying to get through this big Gladiator. We had a couple Gladiators in our group actually, so it was pretty interesting seeing these long wheelbase Jeeps try to make these technical trails. They did pretty good, especially Chris is here, the Northridge Jeep, the Northridge Gladiator. He had up to 4 inches of lift with his AccuAir adjustable airbag suspension that he had on there with his 38 Nitto ridge wrappers. So pretty much went wherever he wanted. He didn't belly that much, and he pretty much walked everything. So pretty impressed with these Gladiators. You know, a lot of people, they're long wheelbase, so a lot of people don't like them, but they wheel pretty good.
Okay, driver, go down now, driver rear. Back out, back out. Come passenger. Passenger. Passenger.
Drop.
Driver.
He's dropping.
Straight. Now come back passenger.
We tried to get you all some, you know, different views of the obstacles. On video, you can't really tell what's going on, but this is the ledge that everybody was going down. And then, you know, you can see how steep of a ledge that is.
Go start coming down, coming down.
But try to get different views of the trails, because on the video, you know, it doesn't work. But this orange JK here, this is the hard line for this. This is where that other Jeep broke its steering box up. They were trying to go up where we were trying to come down, and they bumped it up this thing and broke the steering box. But this orange Jeep, it had like metal cloak suspension, and it was very flexy and stuff, so it did a really good job of doing all the hard stuff and making it look easy.
Come over this way.
After we got everybody through Little Widowmaker, it was time to head back for the award ceremony and the final dinner. The last, pretty much, obstacle we had was getting out. Trying to get everybody out was pretty much hard. The hardest part, we ended up having somebody lose a tire at the end, and we had to find our way out. Some deep mud holes, but we got everybody back for the award ceremony and the dinner, and concluded our first 2020, or our first Jeep Jamboree, and what I would call a success. Nobody had any serious damage, and we all got out under our own power. Alright, so that's going to be the end for this one. Thanks for joining me on this Jeep Jamboree adventure. Didn't know what I was going to get myself into. First time I ever did a big event like that, and it went off pretty good for what we did. I had to do a lot of, we had to do a lot of plan changing and stuff like that, but we had a good group, and we did some stuff. We moved around a lot, and we, did some challenging stuff, but we also got to do a lot of sightseeing, so it worked out pretty good. Thanks for watching. Like I said, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below, and we'll see you in the next one. Some sad news next video, but you just have to stick around and find out what's going on. So thanks for watching. We'll see you later.